Indonesia aims to provide access to electricity to nearly all corners of the archipelago by the end of this year. It's a massive undertaking given the country's size and topography. Safwari Ismail takes us to Sumbawa, one of several eastern islands which have been transformed by electricity.
Electricity has changed the lives of Pulau Bajo residents in Sumbawa since it was introduced to the fishing village in 2017.
Sekarang sudah terasa pembangunan itu sampai kepada ke pelosok-pelosok desa, Pak. Dulu kan kita boleh bisa dikatakan tidak merasakan kemerdekaan karena isi pembangunan merdeka itu belum kita rasakan.
But it took years before Mr. Baharudin finally managed to convince local authorities to bring electricity to his village. And thanks to his persistence, fishermen can now store their catch in the freezer, keeping them fresh before selling them at better prices.
There are 103 households in this Pulau Bajo village in Dombu Regency. Before residents here have access to power, they use the generator set for electricity, which was only turned on between 6 and 10 p.m. With access to power, residents here don't need the generator anymore. With access to power, lives here have been transformed.
Pulau Bajo is among thousands of villages in West Nusa Tenggara province which now have access to electricity as the government pledges to bring power to almost all households across the vast archipelago by the end of 2019 to spur growth in sectors such as fisheries, agro-industry and tourism outside the main island of Java. West Nusa Tenggara, which covers Sumbawa and the neighboring island of Lombok, is no exception. Indonesia is replacing and expanding existing mainly diesel-fired power plants in the eastern part of the country with a combination of gas, hydro, solar, wind and biomass. The government is working with lenders such as the Asian Development Bank to develop the power sector, especially in a chain of islands from Lombok to Timor that forms Nusa Tenggara. ADB has pledged a $600 million loan to state-owned electricity company PLN to improve electricity distribution in Sulawesi and Nusa Tenggara, providing stable services to residential, commercial and industrial customers.
If you're looking out further east, NTT and then obviously Papua, there we really need different solutions as well. There are sometimes no roads into the jungle, so you can't really build a grid. So there is an interplay, I think, between then some of the newer technology solutions, solar home systems, pico hydro, really small scale, that can be also managed by PLN because someone has to go and do the operations and maintenance.
For the world's largest archipelago of 17,000 islands, ensuring a steady power supply is no mean feat. On 4th August, a massive electricity outage hit Jakarta and neighboring provinces in Java, affecting more than 20 million consumers. It was the biggest power outage in 14 years. President Joko Widodo criticized PLN for not having contingency plans to prevent the blackout. This is something Winda is familiar with in Sumbawa, where outages occur regularly. The 21-year-old runs a food stall at Jembol Beach.
Kalau mati lampu, tidak bisa kita jualan karena orang datang semua. Yang di dalam kulkas busuk semua, ikan busuk, pelayanan tidak datang semua, karena kita gimana cara jualannya.
The state electricity company PLN said it has taken steps to improve reliability.
Jadi kami juga setiap terjadi gangguan kami melakukan coding data, kami merekam dan kami melihat bahwa dari 2018-2019 penurunannya sekitar 40% Pak, dapat kita lihat tentunya dengan kegiatan-kegiatan yang kami lakukan tadi itu.
Strengthening the electricity grid requires substantial investments. For Saiful Baharudin, he's thankful that his grandchildren no longer need to study with candles because with access to electricity now, it has given them hope for a brighter future. Safwari Ismail, CNA, Sumbawa.